Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're my pre-existing subscriber, welcome my baby dinosaurs. I hope you guys do like the channel and the content that I do provide here. I do appreciate it and I do love the support that you give me. I love you back. I support you guys 10,000 times more. And I just want to quickly state before we begin, for purposes of YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. Simply because I am streaming, I do have an opinion. And so I will be turning the camera sideways. I just need to get a different device to do it on. But with that being said, today's question is gonna be about why do me and other tower readers, get different results on whether or not Trump has COVID or not. I just want to see. I know a lot of readers are asking, including me myself, on why if Trump does or does not have COVID. Now, for my reading, I will admit I did see that Trump does have problems, but not COVID. And I don't know why. It could be because of politics and everything's just messy. So I'm going to ask the cards and see what they have to say. I'm not going to have any bias in it. Just curious and interested in what's going on. Personally, I will just state my bias right now. What I feel here is that what's going on is that we, as a collective, in terms of tarot readers, we are meant to kind of give different ideas of different potential outcome, but also so that I think there's I don't know if you noticed, there's been a lot of trolls and Russian hacks, and so they've been watching our channels, and so what they do is they get information, and what this information, yeah, because they don't want this to happen. They don't want Pelosi. This is my Pelosi card if you watched my previous reading. They don't want to be defeated, and so by us having different interpretation, they don't know what's what. They don't want the transformation to happen, and so they don't know what's what. And so I'm just telling you that. That's my personal opinion. I just want to quickly state that so you guys are indeed aware of that ahead of time. Alright. With that being said, let's begin. Alright. Spirit, tell me, why do me and all other readers get different readings when it comes to Trump's COVID health? With his health? Why do me and other readers get different readings on Trump's COVID health? Why, Spirit, tell me? Why is that happening? Why are we getting different results? Is it because we're wrong? Is it because of bias? Is it because potentially we're meant to distract Russian trolls and hacks? What's going on here? Spirit, tell me. What are we meant to know? Why are we here? Why are we getting different results? Are we meant to put forth a different narrative that's meant to distract people who are trying to seek information from us psychics? You don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, if you guys watch Truth Warrior Healing, she has somebody who's like a Christopher Steele type client who's watching her channel. And so if he's watching it, what makes you think other people are not watching it? Now, this is my government, this is my justice card, by the way. Well, it's a justice card, but you know. Anyway, let's begin. Okay. Why are me and other readers getting different results? Why are me and other readers getting different results when it comes to Trump's health and whether or not he has COVID? Can I cut it in half? No? I hear no no. Okay. Of course, the deck card that came out before showed that there's a transformation happening. I think this is what's happening right now. There's a transformation happening within the tarot card community. There's something new coming. Right now we're reevaluating. We're evaluating what's going on with politics. We're evaluating ourselves, our inner self. I just see we're evaluating, we're going through the spiritual awakening and a cycle. This is part of the whole thing. Yeah, it's because of quarantine. We did with my COVID card, but I do feel like a lot of us are stuck at home, and so we're having massive blasts of different news cycles. And so what that's doing is basically influencing how we read. As Ellie Down Under, I don't know if you guys watch the channel. I watch a lot of tarot readers because I love them, and my channel, part of it is basically to do an ascension read of what they read. And so she said it perfectly. She said, it's never the reader, it's never the card that's wrong, it's always the reader. Because the reader interprets it based on what they have, based on their experience, based on their interpretation of the cards. The cards are never wrong, clearly. And so, I think quarantine is getting to us, and so much to the point that this is also about COVID. And so I was obviously asking about COVID question. I think we'll reevaluate whether or not Trump had COVID. Some of us are saying that he had COVID previously. Some are saying that he didn't. You know, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is a woman who's looking down at her abundance. There's a lot of happiness, joy. She's looking at what she earned, but she's not looking at you. And so, what I'm seeing here is that that's in reverse. A lot of these people are not doing it for money. They're doing it because they actually care. They want to help the community. But I feel like they're being, and I hate to say this is not targeted towards anyone. This is just for a general reading on all of us. While we're getting different readings, I do feel like some of us are being fed information that we shouldn't have been being fed, and because of that, that's influencing the reading. Is bias. Yeah, we're being fooled. We're being fooled. We're looking at this fish in a cup, and so what that's doing to us is that we're not looking what is. We're letting our emotions in the background. There's water here. There's a lot of emotion. It's basically allowing how the reading goes. So if it fits your narrative, that's what you say. If it doesn't fit your narrative, you don't say it. Like for example, in my reading with the House race and the Senate race, even though I wanted the Democrats to win, I made sure that I was very unbiased, in a so to speak. You know what I mean? Like I made sure that I told you exactly what you need to know. Like I said, this main point of the channel is integrity and honesty. And so what I saw was literally that the Republicans will retain the Senate and they may potentially flip back the House. That's scary even for me as a gay man, because that means my life and risk are at risk here. But I need to tell you the truth because that's what I honor. That's my integrity. I told you that in my introduction, and I need to honor that. Because there is no greater respect to you than respecting what I told you. And so we're revealing a lot. We're revealing a lot of things that are being hidden. I think because we're revealing a lot of things that are hidden, we don't know exactly the whole truth, but we just know just enough. And I feel part of the reason for that is that just say, look at it. There are two people here and there's the lobster. The lobster is somebody who kind of comes in and they're completely different, but these are two different readers. And they're telling two different things. And this reader's like, alright, so I got a little bit of this reader and I got a little bit of that reader information, stuff like that. And that's what's coming. There's a bridge. So what's supposed to happen here, and I feel like they're supposed to misguide, not the people, not the viewers. They're not trying to misguide the viewers. They're not even doing this on purpose, just so you guys know. But the almost like the way the moon is pushing everybody, it's just making it so that the people who are watching, who have intentions that are not good, they're not clear, or it's to harm the people, and therefore we're basically supposed to kind of like change the narrative in the sense that, oh, Trump does have COVID, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Almost like we're wrong in a sense, because I feel like in some essence we're supposed to be wrong about this. We're supposed to be, not all readers are gonna be right, just so you guys know. But we're supposed to be wrong about this to almost like misguide a group of people who don't have good intentions, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so this is like kind of like a medical card, but it's in reverse. And so this is like, I kind of see this as good and bad because the white as purity and then black as evil. Well, not really evil, but more like darkness and stuff like that, corrupt and stuff. But it's just in reverse. And so we're talking about medical and stuff like that, but it's in reverse. And I feel like we're meant to push a certain message slowly, but not to like the viewers, but to the people who don't have good intentions with the information that we're providing to viewers. And so what they're doing is they're taking that information and using it against them. So that's why I advise, if you are a tarot reader, I advise you to watch what you say on the YouTube, because people are watching who don't have good intentions. And so I'm just warning you, just so you guys know, I'm not trying to like say that you're wrong or you're corrupt, that you're doing this on purpose. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying here is that what I see is basically that we are meant to do this because people don't have good intentions. Some people who are watching, who follow, maybe not even following you, they're not asking you to subscribe, but they're watching, they're following, they're taking in that information down, they're writing it down. they're looking at all different readers, including me myself, because I have a ton of, people coming in trying to, like, almost, and I'm not advertising it, but they're advertising porn with women, they're sex trafficking, they're doing, Trump is great, stuff like that. Now, if you have an opinion about Trump, that's fine. I will allow it on my channel. Now, if you're talking about hate, and you're, like, disrespecting one party or another, or disrespecting somebody else, is trying to, like, promote, like, sex or something that's disgusting, I will obviously report that. But, there are people on the channel who have never have good intentions. So I'm just saying, this goes for all readers, that be wary of what you post or what you do, because what we do will affect the final outcome. I do see that. Because what we're doing right now is we're slowing down the new leader and his possibilities at the White House. So what we say, oh, that might not happen. You know what I mean? Like us saying, oh, that might not happen because of this, this, and this. Now we're saying it on YouTube, and guess what happened? Now they revised their plan. They don't need anybody else to tell them. They just needed a psychic to tell them what's the most likely outcome. Then they revived their plan. That's why things changed. Like, for example, somebody said, oh, we want to see an impeachment trial. But then they don't never saw an impeachment. And somebody else said, oh, yeah, he's going to get impeached. Guess what? It didn't happen. And that partly because that didn't happen was because people made sure that didn't happen, because they knew in ahead of time that if he did this, this, and this, he would get impeached. And obviously, if you notice, Trump has been cleaning up his act and tone a little bit ever since, like, more tower readers have been coming on, and I've been noticing that. Now, I'm not trying to spread fake news here, please. There's a lot of evaluation. People are evaluating what we're saying, what we're doing. I feel like these are corrupt people, that they're whoever's watching our channels. They have three cups here. This is Trump presidency. These are the people who are watching, who don't have good intention. We're offering them something good, something divine, spiritual awakening, stuff like that, happiness, joy. But then they're refusing. They think it's fake. They're using other excuses. I feel like that's what's going on. They're like, oh, Biden's going to win, but they don't believe it. And so they're going to try to do whatever it takes to make sure that Trump stays in power. Yeah. They don't believe anything about the tax returns or anything like that. They want to hold on to what they have. But it's not going to happen. And this is the Lover card reversed. I kept getting the card. People are watching. They have bad unions. These are the bad union with two groups of people who have bad intention. So I'm just telling you, the reason why we're getting different results, it's not because we are, bad readers or we're interpreting things wrong. We're meant to protect something. We're meant to protect a group of people. We're meant to protect them from the plan going to crap. We're meant to protect the White House. Because we do have people with bad intentions, with bad unions, and we're meant to protect this White House. And so if you are a tarot reader, or if you are a subscriber and you know other tarot readers, please tell them and give them to the link to this video and kind of spread their awareness, because we need to get this spread out as soon as possible, because people need to realize that they need to hone in on what they're saying, but be very careful how the messaging goes. Maybe almost like speaking Morse code with the viewers, but not so much so that the Trump supporters and them know what exactly it is that we're saying, what kind of messages that we're putting out. Because they're watching. They don't want this White House to happen. This is the government card. They are corrupt. These are corrupt people. I'm telling you. And I'm not lying. But we need Biden. This is the Biden card. We need Biden in. This is what's happening with this country. And we're meant to tell a specific story. Not so much to lie to you specifically, but to protect the integrity of this White House that's coming about. So I'm telling you guys, this is important. This is a very important time for all of us. So I think that's a really interesting read. Please share this with other readers, other people. Gotta spread this awareness as soon as possible. I think this is very important. I did not expect this, but this is a very interesting read, and I think it's very important. So please share this with other people. Thank you guys so much for coming on to this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. If you're already subscribed, make sure you check your prescription. Not prescription, not getting medicine. subscription. Just make sure that you still subscribe. I've been having problems with YouTube. They've been unsubscribing people from my channel. So stay tuned. Put any suggestions in the link below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.